Hey, how's it going? It's Isaac Schade. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Jesus Paid It All, the version that Kristian Stanfill recorded on Passion's Everyone Glorious CD. This has the regular hymn as well as some extra chords and a chorus and kind of a build-up part that's really energetic and fun live. Those parts, the extra parts, were written by Alex Nifong, who is Kristian's lead guitarist. You might recognize him from 722. I've actually had the privilege of sitting down with Alex to learn how he plays some of these parts. He taught them to me. And so that'll be good in helping us today as I get to teach you, is that it's coming straight from the source. The song's recorded in B. I'm playing with my capo on the 4th fret so that we can play G chords, because it helps with some of the stuff we're doing. So let me stand up so you can see my hand, and I'll play through the verse and the chorus, Jesus Paid It All, and then talk you through those chords. Alright, so here we go. I hear the Savior say, thy strength indeed is small. Child of weakness, watch and pray. Find in me thine all in all. Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, he washed it white as snow. Alright, let me talk you through the chords that I've played there. You start on a G. I hear the Savior say, on strength you go to a D. Indeed is small. Back to a G on small. Alright, to walk down to child of weakness, we'll go D over F sharp to an E minor. So that'll be child of weakness, watch and pray. On pray you play a C. Find in me. Back to a G on me. Thine all in all. So that first all you play a D. The second all you play a G. G, you stay on a G for Jesus. On paid, D over F sharp, down to an E minor on all. On all you play a G. To him I owe. And that's another D on O. Back to a G. Sin had left. On left, a G over B to walk up to the C. A crimson stain for C. A C on crimson, I'm sorry. He washed it white as snow. So that washed is a G, it white is a D, and snow is back to a G. There's all those chords. Alright, for the lead parts during that, for everything, the first 2 lines up until Jesus paid it all, it's a very simple part. I like to put my middle finger on the 3rd, it's on the 3rd fret B string, according to the capo, and you just hit the G string open. Let me come so you can see my hand as well. G string open, B string that 3rd fret, and the G string open again. So if you're playing, if you're singing that, it's at the end of every kind of phrase. I hear the Savior say, thy strength indeed is small. Excuse me. So you just go on and on like that at the end of every phrase. Okay? When you get to the part that's Jesus paid it all, there's a new lead part, and this is all on the G string. Let me play it once and sing it, and then I'll talk back through it. Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, he washed it white as snow. So as you can tell, most of that was on the G string. When you first start at Jesus, you slide up to the 7th fret G string, 7th fret according to the capo. If you're thinking open, it'd actually be the 11th fret. paid it all. On all, you slide down to the 4th fret and you hit that 3 times. So it's Jesus paid it all. Alright, after 3 times, you slide up to the 5th fret and hit that twice. Once, back down on the 4th, and then you drone this open G string. And while you're doing that, you need to prepare for the next part. So you'll put your ring finger on the D string 4th fret and your middle finger on the B string 3rd fret and leave that G open. Alright, and so after All to Him I Owe, you'll play that D, G, B, D, G. Alright, so it'd be All to Him I owe sin. Alright, and when you get back to sin, you just drone this open G. Sin had left. On left, you hit the G string 2nd fret. Crimson. When you get to crimson, you slide up to the 5th fret. Crimson stain He washed. On wash, the 4th fret. It white. On white, the 2nd fret. And then open on smooth. Very good. So that's all for that, and that'll take us to the lead part, the guitar riff that opens the song. It's the same thing as well that you play in between verses and during Oh Praise the One Who Paid My Debt, the bridge. So that chord progression is G, G over B, C, G over B, A minor, G over B, C. And it's kind of a special A minor, so let me show you that. For all these chords, you've got your pinky on the 3rd fret E string, your ring finger on the 3rd fret B string, and you're just moving around with your middle and index fingers. When you get to that A minor, it's just the same on those, and your index finger is on the D string 2nd fret. So that whole progression looks like this. Alright, there's a lead part during that. Let me back up again so you can see my hand. You start with your pinky, 3rd fret E string. I use my ring finger, 3rd fret B string. Middle finger, 2nd fret E string. So you just do that and rotate through that same progression. Alright, and then at that point, you hit your ring finger, stay on 3rd fret, middle finger, index finger, 1st fret, G string, B string, then B string open, G string 2nd fret, G string open. So that's at the end of the progression. So it would go start back into it. So that's the lead part while that's happening. Next we'll go on to the bridge, the build up. At the end of the 3rd verse, it's that regular He washed it white as snow, G to a C, that same thing again, G to a C, and that takes us to Oh Praise the One. The first 2 times you play that, you just hold a G the entire time. Oh, praise the One who paid my debt and raised this life up from the dead. Alright, the 3rd and 4th times you play it, use the progression I taught you. Oh, praise the One who paid my debt and raised this life up from the dead. Alright, the 5th and 6th times it's the same thing in the instrumental as well, except your bass player will play, instead of starting with a G, or what would be for him a B, he will start with an F sharp, or a D if you're thinking about it with the capo. So it'll sound like this. So it just gives it that different feel, and everybody else still plays the regular stuff. So that's it for Jesus Paid It All. It's a great song. People love to sing it. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.